Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of a 4-pack from the JESLED brand. This is their T8, T10, and T12 LED 4-foot light bulbs. These are 24 watts, 3000 lumen, very bright, about 6000 to 6500 Kelvin in terms of the light, so it's very much like daylight. They're 4 foot long. They're meant to replace fluorescent tubes in your old fluorescent bulbs. Now these are super bright. It's dual-ended power. We're going to show everything about what that is, and then I'm going to show how I installed it and how to wire it in. It's very simple to do. You're going to bypass your ballast, and that's how you're going to get this to work. I want to show you the nice box that comes in. It comes in this nice large box, very long tube, and then inside that box is another very thick corrugated cardboard with foam, and then the 4 lights are there, so it's all protected during shipping. So because of this efficiency, you can instantly save about 63% on your electricity bill when you replace the 65 watt old fluorescent tubes with high output 24 watt. So instead of drawing 65 watts, this draws 24 watts and produces a very fast on, non-blinking bright light. Now these things have an outstanding life rating of 50,000 plus hours. These 4-foot LED lights can last over 20 years of use, which is unbelievable. I don't know how many times I replaced fluorescent bulbs in my basement, in my garage. It really gets annoying. You keep buying them and then you risk cracking them. These are totally unique. They're very lightweight, and they have this compressible plastic on here. You can hear it. And on the bottom it has this nice aluminum piece that has little indentations in there that allows the heat to be dissipated from these LEDs on here. So this 4-pack is compatible with existing T8, T10, and T12 fluorescent fixtures, making LED conversion easier than ever. This company, JESLED, offers a 24/7 after sales support, 6 days full refund policy, and 3 years hassle-free warranty. You can contact them directly using the Amazon messaging system, and they'll get back to you within 24 hours. So the first thing I'm going to show you, because this is dual end powered, I'm going to show you what that means. So I'm going to take these ones away, and I'm just going to have one on here, and I'm going to show you exactly what's going on here. So on the end right here, it has your typical end that has the 2 connections that will rotate and go into your fluorescents. On both sides, the same thing, just like that. So dual-ended means that one side is the neutral and the other side is the hot. And that's it. These are essentially connected together. There's no internal circuitry this way. These are electrically connected as the neutral or the hot. Doesn't matter, you can put neutral or hot on either side. So neutral there and hot there. Now to demonstrate that, I have a power cord, 115 volt, that has jumper leads on the back. I've got the neutral and the hot. So I'm going to take one end, I'm going to put it on right there like that, and that will be the neutral. Then I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to put it on this side right here, and that's going to be the hot. This is simulating what it'll be inside your LED fixture. And now I just plug that in, and initially comes on extremely bright, as you can see. And again, these don't make any heat. So I have a watt meter right here, and I have it on watts, and you can see it's only drawing 23 watts at 115 volts. So that's why they're very efficient, because of the energy draw that they take versus the lumens that they put out. So I've had this running for about 10 minutes, and I want to show you how thermally cool they are. So here is a temperature gun. If I measure it on the table right there, table 67, if I move across, you see that it's 75 degrees right on the LED. So that's a very, very small change in temperature. So what's happening is it's being dissipated by that bottom aluminum piece right there. And that's how you're going to get a 50,000 hour life expectancy, because of the cooling efficiency of this light. So I'm going to be showing you the wiring of how I wired up an old fluorescent 4-foot dual bay, and then I'm going to install it in my basement, and we're going to see how it improves the lumens, the brightness, and how quick these come on. They're instantaneous. So here's the light. I took it down, and I'm going to be modifying this portion here, the end. We're going to get rid of that switch, and we're going to open it up and remove the ballast, and then look at the wiring and rewire it for the new LED bulb. So on the end that has the power coming in, I removed the part of the ballast circuit, and there's another smaller circuit on the other side I removed also. Now you can see in the center channel it goes over to the other side, which we're going to look at that next. But right here you can see I've got those 2 wires on each tombstone, and we're just going to use one of them. In my case, I'm going to use the 2 yellows. I'm going to tie them together, and I'm going to put it to the incoming hot. And one of these is hot, one of them is ground. You're going to connect it to the green to keep the ground on the metal case. The other one is neutral. We're going to send the neutral into one of these wires that are going to the other side of the tombstone. Let's take a look at the other side now. So this is the other side. It had another little ballast circuit. I removed that. Here you can see the 3 wires from the center channel. Then you have a red and a blue wire. So we're going to remove one of these wires because remember it's connected, it looped on the light bulb. Then we're going to connect these 2 together. I'm not going to use these ones right here. And then we're going to choose which one of these wires to connect, and that's going to be the neutral. So any one of these wires will work. I can just pick one of the colors. So on the opposite end where the power came in, I'm going to use the gray wire as my neutral, and then these are going to be soldered together to be the neutral on the tombstone for the outer side of the fluorescent LED, of the LED tube light. So now I've soldered the blue to the gray, and this is going to be my neutral. Make sure you put heat shrink tubing on this connection, or wrap it with electrical tape. Add a heat shrink tubing to the connection. So now I'm on the opposite side where the power comes in, the AC. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the green wire to the green wire, which reconnects the ground, which is the metal of the case. Next I'm going to connect that gray wire, which went to the opposite end of the tombstones, and I'll connect it to the neutral wire, the AC coming in. And the final connection is to connect the hot incoming AC to the yellow wires of the tombstone. So that completes the wiring. So we have the hot connected to the yellow, we have the green connected to the green, and we have the neutral going to the gray wire, which goes down the channel to the opposite end of the tombstones. Now I installed the new LED replacement lights after doing the wiring, and you can see it came on, and it's a nice white, bright, even light. Now we're going to install it back where it came from, the basement. So I have the light installed, and it looks really nice, very even light. And if I go to the lux meter, you can see that it's over 1082 lux, so it's almost 3 times the light output of the fluorescent lights. Pretty amazing. So what's my overall opinion about the JESLED brand, their T8 T10 T12 LED 4-foot light bulbs, 24 watt 3000 lumen 6000 6500 daylight white as a replacement for my fluorescent old bulbs. I love this product. The 4-pack is very reasonably priced, and as you can see, it worked great in my basement, converting my old fluorescent to modern day LED instant on beautiful white lights. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to alert to new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. I hope the information I presented helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.